Game 1. Well, we have a Champion of Fury, we have more than enough power and an Iceberg Mason, so this hand looks great. Definitely going to keep this. We've got these common causes that I didn't go over in the deck either. But if 2 units in your hand share type, then you gain an influence of your choice. Since we're playing all Yetis, pretty easy to common cause it up. I'm going to start with the Skycrag banner though, and then I can common cause next turn if I want. It's useful because if I find a seed or something, then I can get Champion of Fury down as a 4-2 already. I think... yeah, we'll go fire. Nimble number. And hit for 3. I might Wump next turn.
For those who cannot.
Yeah, I kind of like the Wump here. Because then I can play both Champion and a Yeti Windflyer the turn afterwards, or an Iceberg Mason and it. Wump, wump, wump. Plus, we have a 5-3 now. Kinda get to beat face real hard. 5-3 Overwhelm, charge. Nothing to sneeze at. Opponent's gotta have some real good ones to stop this. Or Croonhammer is a real good one. Let's go Skycrag banner, and then... I think I'm gonna Iceberg Mason. Move everything down a little bit closer. This is scary because if they have a... oh my goodness. If they have a Harsh Rule, for some reason I couldn't remember the name of the card. If they have a Harsh Rule, then it'll be real bad for us. But without them blocking there, I'm going to say that they probably don't. Attack with it. That's very aggressive. I don't know that I agree with that. Wump, wump, wump. I think that kills our opponent. If I'm correct. Not quite, we're one off. Oh man. So close! Maybe shouldn't have played that. Because there is the chance that they still Harsh Rule here. Crown Watch Trader.
For the
Endurance,
true queen!
Quick draw at the end of each turn. Swap its power. And they all have endurance. Darn. I don't think that it matters. Gain 8. Oh, they just gain 5. This is the only lifesteal. Right? Yes. Okay, so we're good. I just had to make sure with how much life they're gaining that we still kill them. But we definitely do. More than enough. That was a pretty sweet deck. I like this hero deck, but unfortunately, Yetis are just too fast. Let's go to game 2. That is a lot of Cinder Yeti. I think I'd keep it still. I don't mind this hand. We can play anything else that we draw. We've got the Torch. It's pretty aggressive. Cinder Yeti is a good card. It's better on the top of our deck here, but... trying to stop... if you hear me stutter a little bit, it's because I'm trying to stop using magic terminology in Eternal. So I'm trying to say library, which is the magic term, but it's actually just a deck. And I need to remember that. Deck, Void,
Time.
Overwhelm. Got it. Don't need to use Torch there when I can Rockslide it. Definitely go for a fire. And we're killing it now. We don't want to let them go to their turn and still have 3
The speaker approaches.
power. Ooh. So they actually didn't have anything there. Now I'm gonna kill this because it seems really important that they get their power right now, and just stopping them is amazing. Now we can chain together Cinder Yetis and they probably can't win. Yeah. I'm thinking if they go to 3 power, it's not that bad for us. If they get 2 power off of the voice of the speaker and go to 4, that could be a problem. Hot, 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 and dead, dead, dead. Right? I'm thinking right. Think our opponent might just be roping us. Nope, there we go. Alright. Yay! Winner, winner. Okay, well, game 3, this hand is pretty awful. Let's just go to a new one. Sure, this is fun. Not super exciting, but it can do something. Ooh, nice. That was a lucky draw. My opponent said hi, I should probably Huckleberry him back. I'm always willing to be somebody's Huckleberry. I wonder if this is Temporal Distortion or Chalice. I'm looking a little more Chalice. Could just Cinder Yeti it for now. It seems like it's better to Permafrost Mason though. Because I'm going to want to permanently get rid of that at some point. The Mason's almost an issue. Okay. Just because I don't know that I wanted to not hit a power card. Maybe I should have just waited. That might be my misplay. I think the deck that we're playing against now is a tougher matchup for sure.
Safe travels.
They've actually got early game against us. Can we get a power and kill you? Nope. Do I just send the Yetis anyways? Be willing to lose something? I think so. With double Obliterate, I need to end this game fast. And be willing to just throw things away to get extra damage in. Yep. Oh, I'm so close. So, I mean, all I really need is a power, and I just burn them out. It's gonna pass. Because I can just go Obliterate into Obliterate. Boom. Yeah, Iceberg Mason was a little bit of a liability here. No block. I'm gonna burn them as a just-in-case kind of thing. Is it possible for us to attack through after drawing a single power and deal them enough damage? Oh goodness, that was a good draw. Ow. I'll take it. Not happy about it, but I'll take it. I just need a power, please.
Skycrag.
1 power. That's all I need. Okay, I'm not liking Iceberg right now. They should probably attack with both here. I need to start chunking. Power. This is super unfortunate. And then keep the card on top.
Think you can escape me?
Yeah. Okay, well, sometimes you just don't draw it. That's, I don't know that that's that big of a problem from the Iceberg Mason, though. We also just didn't have power for a very long time. It did move all of our Yetis up, so I don't know, maybe, but not having 2 power in a row anywhere there is a little weird. Alright. It's unfortunate. We were so close. So close. Let's go to game 4. Well, this seems like a good enough hand. We've got the Yeti Spy. We can Diplomatic Seal for the fire. And then start kind of going off that way. Hopefully we draw a card that we need. Just another power. Do not like seeing Cinder Yeti there, but I mean, what can I do about it? So far this deck's been putting up pretty respectable numbers. Sure, we had a problem with that last match, but I mean, we're going to have a bad draw eventually. That's going to happen. Can't expect to draw perfectly all the time. And knowing that we could have very easily won that game with just a slightly better draw is a good sign. Can't get the Wump down, but I can Cinder Yeti. Too bad. Sure. Well, now I'm not too sad, because Wump wouldn't have done anything different. But yeah, Wump is a much better play than Cinder Yeti there if I can have the choice. It's funny. We have 2 Yeti Spies, and I have both of them. Nice. That doesn't seem great for me. Maybe I should have held this Yeti until I could play it with the Wump. Just certainly an option. Just gonna pass. I'm really hoping they don't killer this. Hey, look at that. I called it. Called shot, everybody. Called shot. Well, I think this one's over, unfortunately. I don't think I can beat Sandstone Titan at this point. Just too good of a draw here. Oh, man. And then I drew the thing that would have actually killed the Titan. Brutal. And I can't kill the Titan with an Obliterate now. Now, this is a lot of real unfortunate stuff happening. So this is awful. And I know it's awful. But I really don't have another choice. I have to kill this. Seems like a bad thing for my aggro deck to have to do so. Nice. That's a pretty good one to hit for 5. Wump, wump, wump. At least you get the good old wumpin'. And they get random power off of that one, right? And another killer. Woo! Yep. That'll be the game.
Just a touch of poison.
Right. Well, 2-2. Let's see if we can get the final win at least. Go 3-2 here. This deck's pretty good. It seems nice. No, the one draw was pretty awful in the match before this one, and this is a tough matchup, I think. Sandstone Titan's always just nasty for these kinds of decks. Wow, I am furious. Let's redraw this end. There we go. Alright, this actually looks like a hand, too. We've had a few rough bumps here in a row, but this one looks much better. So, Primal, Yeti Spy, start getting Wump down. We've got a great curve here. I think I want to lead Fearless Yeti instead of the Windflyer. Does it really matter? I don't think I actually have anything that costs more than double of any color, any influence type. So it's gonna Skycrag so that it's not depleted later. Attack to see what they do. And then we get to go Wump into Iceberg Mason. Nice. Yeah, we've got a really sick hand here. Smack them for 7 this turn. When this deck hits, it hits hard. I'd like another Fearless Yeti, actually. I'm going to keep that on top. I might even go Fearless Yeti and Windflyer first. We're not worried about a harsh roll because they're not in the right colors for it. I don't want to throw my Wump away here. Iceberg. Sure. Let's go Fearless. Keep it on top. Oh, right, because it... Oh, wow, right. That's a cool interaction I never thought about. Whenever it hits an enemy player, you scout. And of course, once it scouts immediately. That's really sweet. I totally just blanked on that interaction. Makes that even better than expected. So we're going to slam both Masons first so we get extra damage, and then we're going to attack with everything. Then they can't reasonably block the Wump. I mean, they just die, so probably not good. And they go to 1 here. We hit a single Yeti without them killing Wump, then we win. And it's really tough for them to have anything that gets us here. It's possible for them to have us stray into Shadow. Nice. Woo! There we go. Well, this deck plays fast. So if you want a deck to ladder with quick, and it's pretty cheap, this one seems like a really, really good option. Definitely like it. We went 3-2, which is not amazing, but it's certainly not bad. And once you're starting to get into high diamond rankings, you can't expect to go like 12 games in a row, 13 games in a row with a single deck. That's generally not what's going to happen. When you hit high diamonds or even masters ranks, like you're going to have a much tougher matchup. Your MMR internally is going to give you tougher people to play against. So you can't expect to have massive win streaks. And this deck, if it has a winning record, seems pretty solid. And it just felt really good. The games that we lost, like the one that we did lose the first time, was really close. If we just had a little bit better power, then we easily got there. So I don't think that was, you know, a huge detriment to whether or not you should actually play the deck. And of course, any of the Skycrag style decks always had a bit of a problem with Sandstorm Titan. You can't Permafrost it, you can't Torch it, you can't Mortar it. You basically have to have Obliterate, and then if they do something like a Xenon Initiation or Xenon Obelisk or something like that beforehand, then your Obliterates are blank too. So it's just a very, very hard card to deal with. You can't Cinder Yeti it because you can't exhaust it. It's so little that you can do about it. That's just always been the case. People have sided in before things like Polymorph to try and get around that. If you're playing this deck and you start seeing a lot of Sandstorm Titans and it's actually a problem, you might maybe look at that, maybe take out some Eilyn's Intervention. Although we didn't see it in any of these 5 games. I get the feeling that Eilyn's Intervention is actually an amazing card. It'll let you attack into Sandstorm Titan when you have a wide board position and get extra damage and just pump your Yeti's toughness, the life on the Yetis, so they don't die. You're not actually losing anything out, so it'll just give you a bunch of free extra damage. I have a feeling that it's a lot better than it looks, but I mean, you'll have to see. It does seem like it's a pretty flexible card, and with all of the things being very relevant, the last ability could actually be very, very good. In any case, appreciate everybody stopping by, checking out my deck techs as always, and thank you very much to Eilyn from my channel for giving me this deck. It was a pretty sweet one. I will see you again next week with some more deck techs. Thanks everybody for watching. If you like the channel, please do subscribe. And of course, you can check out all of my stuff on Twitch at Ilyon, ILYON_. Later.